What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamily? This, of course, here's JamiroFan 2000 with another episode of JamiroFan Talks About. This, of course, is my recurring discussion series here on my channel where I look at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai, and they're now going over 30 years of music making. And this will be a bit of a non-Jamiroquai episode because I have been doing periodic updates during this world pandemic that we've been having here in the world for the last nearly year and about 2 months' time. Well, it looks like we finally turned that proverbial corner with this pandemic, a lot, at least here in the United States. We have seen high infection rates happening in India and most of Southeast Asia currently, but at least here in the United States, looks like there's a bit of an all clear happening. During the pandemic, the only two U.S. states that were completely open during the pandemic were Texas and Florida. Well, it looks like beginning in June to July of 2021, the United States is going to be starting to reopen everything. And I know I've had a dickens of a time there during this last year doing content and covering everything Jamiroquai, and of course the band got sidelined by this pandemic, but there's early indications by some of the band members on their respective social medias that the band is going to be starting to get back together and working on the 9th Jamiroquai album, which is great news, and a good sign that things in the world of the Jamily are starting to get a little bit back to relative normality. As for me, I have been trying to churn out the content as much as I can, and I'm kind of glad that most Americans, nearly 60 to 70% of Americans, have gotten fully vaccinated against the COVID-19 virus right now. And I got fully vaccinated in April and May of 2020, so I've been doing all right. But as you can hear by my voice, as a testament, I am suffering from a bit of a sinus infection, which has been affecting me for about a week now. But I am on the tail end of that, so I'm doing okay. So don't worry. But, you know, I'm hopefully things with Jamiroquai are going to start picking up a little bit here in 2021, but don't expect a lot of stuff happening with Jamiroquai. Now, we know that the Everything's Going to the Moon final single is going to be coming out July 17th in select parts of the United States. Of course, that's mostly Europe, Europe, Russia, Australia, and Japan. Now, I covered the story about the single unfortunately not being released here in the United States due to a worldwide shortage of vinyl. So, as for right now, the vinyl single is still on schedule to be released in Europe, Australia, Russia, and of course the United Kingdom and Japan, in very, very limited quantities on July 17th. So keep your eyes on keep your eyes on the post on the R Jamiroquai and of course the Reddit subreddits, where I will keep them updated with all the latest news of new sales listings and anything that changes. But you know, it's going to be an interesting year. But hopefully things will be, like I said, everybody. This is a bit of a reclamation year. Everybody's going to get back to the normal patterns. Social distancing will become the new norm. Medical masks in some case, but luckily the medical mask recommendation has been rescinded in the United States, so I don't have to wear a medical mask other than at my job in real life. But I thought I'd record a JamiroFan Talks About to discuss the update on where we are with the pandemic. And I know most of the world is still not out of the woods with this pandemic, but at least here in the United States and parts of Europe, it appears that life is going to be returning to a little bit of normality. And of course, the most big news being that the band members of Jamiroquai are going to get back together and start working on album 9, which hopefully will have a release date of sometime in 2022, 2023. Being really super optimistic, but I have been talking to some of the band members, and I have been talking to the other people, and everything is slowly returning to some normality. And I hope in your part of the world where you currently are watching this video here on YouTube, that everything is going to be getting better for you and everything concerning the pandemic. But you know, like I said, we went through a lot of adversity, but we always persevere during these hard times. But I do hope my videos have been a little bit of a distraction from the pandemic for all the members of the Jamily who decide to watch my videos here on YouTube or wherever they see them on social media. As always, stay up to date with all the latest news about Jamiroquai when I can be able to update it on the R Jamiroquai and of course the Reddit Jamily subreddits. The Reddit Jamily still, you know, developing really well, and as we've seen recently, I had two major social media milestones, seeing the R Jamiroquai subreddit hit over 2,000 members of the Reddit Jamily, and of course, respectively here on my YouTube channel, I hit over 700 subscribers. So thank you everybody who's been watching my content and continue with undying support of all my content about the band Jamiroquai. And of course, big thank you to all the band members of Jamiroquai, specifically Matt Johnson and of course Derek McKenzie, who I've been in constant communication with and who have been super supportive and have always been there, you know, giving me a good amount of positivity, as much as the unilateral amount of the Jamily has been doing for a very, very long time. But as I'll be sure to be coming back to my channel with any more updates concerning anything Jamiroquai very, very soon. But I thought, like I said, I thought I'd record an episode of JamiroFan Talks About to give everybody an update on where we are with the pandemic, and it looks like a majority of the West is kind of out of the woods with it now. But as for the rest of the world, fingers crossed, things will get better for you very, very soon as we cross past the halfway point of 2021. We're going into the 6th month of 2021. This year has flown by, but as I said, be sure to keep your eyes on my YouTube channel and my respective social media for any more new news concerning Jamiroquai and their future endeavors and projects. And as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. Thank you again for the support here on my channel, and be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to ding the bell on your YouTube channel to stay up to date on all the latest content coming from the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. And expect that we're coming into the summer of 2021, so expect there will be some spells of not much content coming out on my channel. I'm going to mostly go with the approach of doing content when I can, where I can, and if the news is pertinent. So I'm right now pretty much scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to finding Jamiroquai news. But as a testament, I've been able to keep doing content for every week for the last 4 years. So let's see if I can keep doing this as I have always been doing. But as I was saying, as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I'll see you again really soon with much more Jamiroquai-related content here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye-bye again, and thank you, everybody, for the support. I'll see you around.